Hello and welcome to another video of Learning with Vishram Dasula. Today we are in simple sp-hectanes inert gas of vapors. A number of gases and vapors, when present in high concentration in air, act primarily as simple sp-hectanes. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. Without other significant psychological effects, the TLV may not be recommended for each simple sp-hectanes because the limiting factor is the available oxygen. The minimal oxygen content should be 18% by volume under normal atmospheric pressure, equivalent of a partial pressure PO2 of 135 torr. Atmospheres deficient in oxygen do not provide adequate warning, and most simple sp-hectanes are odorless. Several simple sp-hectanes present an explosion hazard account which should be taken of this factor in limiting the concentration of sp-hectane. Let's see how it is pronounced. There's no pronunciation. Come on, wiki. Talk. Not talk. Leave. Yeah, you can search it by yourself. Like biological exposure incidence indices, BEI. The note BEI is listed in the notation column when a BEI is also recommended for the substance listed. Biological monitoring should be instituted for such substances to evaluate the total exposure from all sources, including dermal injection or non-occupational. See the BEI section in the book and the documentation of the TLVs and BEIs for the substance. Physical factors. It is recognized that such physical factors as heat, ultraviolet and ionizing radiation, humidity, abnormal pressure at altitude and the like, any place added stress on the body so that the effects of exposure at a TLV may be altered. Most of these stresses act adversely to increase the toxicity response of a substance. Although most TLVs have built-in safety factors to guard against adverse effect to moderate deviation from normal environments, the safety factor of most substances are not of such a magnitude as to take care of gross deviation. For example, continuous heavy work at temperature above 25 degrees Celsius or overtime extending the work week more than 25% might be considered gross deviation. In such instance, judgment must be exercised in a proper adjustment of TLVs. Unlisted substance. The list of TLVs is by no means a complete list of all hazardous substances used in industries. For a large number of material of recognized toxicity, little or no data are available that could be used to establish a TLV. Substances that do not appear on the TLV list should not be considered to be harmless or non-toxic. When unlisted substances are introduced into workplace, the medical and scientific literature should be reviewed to identify potential dangerous toxic effects. It may also be advisable to conduct preliminary toxicity studies. In any case, it is necessary to remain altered to adverse health effects in workers which may be associated with the use of new material. So if there is unlisted substance, then we need to make sure that it is non-toxic, and some literature review should be done. So particulates not otherwise classified. In contrast to pherbogenic dust, which cause scar tissue to be formed in lungs when inhaled in excessive amount, so-called nuisance dust have a long history of little adverse effect on lungs and do not produce significant organic disease or toxic effect when exposures are kept under reasonable control. Such dust have also been called biologically inert dust, but the latter term is inappropriate to the extent that there is no dust which does not evoke some cellular response in the lungs when inhaled in a sufficient amount. However, the lung tissue reaction caused by inhalation of particulates not otherwise classified PNOCs has been following characteristics. The architecture of the air space remain intact. Collagen hair tissue is formed to a significant extent, and the tissue reaction is potential reversibly. Excessive concentration of PNOCs in the workroom air may seriously reduce visibility, may cause unpleasant deposits in the eyes, ears, and nasal passages, example Portland cement dust, or may cause injuries to the skin or mucous membranes by chemical or mechanical action, or by the rigorous skin cleanings procedure necessary for their removal. The TLV-TWA of 10 mg per meter cube of dust, total dust containing no asbestos and less than 1% crystalline silica is recommended for substance in these categories and for which no specific TLVs have been assigned. So in next chapter we will learn about measurement of general pollution of air. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Bye bye. Take care.